Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Strategy Game Podcast. I'm your host, Lauren Shippey, and today we are going to be talking about the series that we're going to be in for quite a bit, and it relates to everything. It relates to life, it relates to business, and it starts with people first, and that's always what we've been about at Storywork as we focus on identity-based strategy and really formulating strategies that come from that place and come from a place of seeing and hearing and knowing others first. So this is part of the book that I'm writing, and it is called The Slideshow of the People in Our Life. And I'm going to break this down in a series along the way and take you along on the journey with me as I highlight different parts of the book and what that looks like. So today, I want you to take a minute to think about the people around you in your life. So this could be your family, your friends, your acquaintances, your mailman or woman, your barista that you see every day at Starbucks, your assistant, your coworker, anyone else that comes to mind. From the time that you wake up to the time that you go to bed, think about all the people that you pass. So these might be acquaintances, like I said, they might be good friends, but take a minute to notice every single person because they are the people that make up your daily life experience. And each one of them contributes in some form or fashion to your experience. So as you think about each one of them in slideshow mode in your head, what expression is on their face? What imprint do they leave behind? And this also is probably challenging for you too. Think about, wonder about what imprint you also leave in people's minds. Are they smiling? Are they pretty much grumpy all the time? Do they seem sad? Or is there something underneath that you're like, you know what? I think there's something more there and I'm not sure what it is. What phrases do you hear them saying? And what's the overall feeling that comes to mind when you think of each person? So as you see this slideshow of photos of all the people that make up your life, I wonder if you have any thoughts that are coming to mind that might surprise you. So things that you might have picked up on, maybe it's this underlying sense that there's more behind the standard greeting with them. Maybe you're feeling something and you don't know why for somebody, or there's some kind of message or word or phrase that's coming to mind. So I would encourage you today to think about the slideshow of people in your life. If you want to get a little bit more tangible, you can write out just a list of people, the people in your life, and then really write down anything that comes to mind in terms of like phrases, words, expressions, or feelings. And maybe you'll see a repeated pattern or a concern or something that you might be hearing them say repeatedly. And this is really the start of how you can very simply practice seeing, hearing, and knowing others, and how that can really change everything for them and for you. It really gave me a new perspective, fresh eyes to see myself and others. And that really brings a lot of freedom. And you can give people hope literally just by seeing, hearing, and knowing them every day. And this can look like, I mean, this can be applied to your business, right? So you can make a list of, your entire team, every single person that you come in contact with every day. And just look at the names, and as they come to mind, what is their standing or resting expression? Like, what is Henry Cloud talks a lot about the wake that we leave behind. What is the wake that each one of them leaves behind? And I wonder if we just went a little bit beyond the surface and reflected just a bit, if we might hear something for them that we could give to them, not as a tangible gift, but as a, hey, you know what? This person, Mary, was really looking for you just to acknowledge her, just to use her name when you talk to her, or just to sit down and look at her without your phone or distractions for 5 minutes so that you can hear what she's saying and that you can understand maybe some walls she keeps hitting, or her frustrations with this or this, and just doing that with the people around you can just be a total game changer, not only in a productivity sense if we're talking about work, but in a fulfillment and connection sense in terms of people in general. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for listening in. Obviously, we'll link to in the show notes for anything more. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.